I want to ask Ms. Keisha Johnson to take to the podium and pass out to board members the timeline for the Kilby Shores Elementary School incident that I'm going to review, and also the narrative that will be attached to that will further explain things that were going on that maybe the public did not know. In this report, I'll provide a chronological overview of the incident at Kilby Shores Elementary School and the joint investigation from the Suffolk Police Department and security staff for Suffolk Public Schools. At approximately 11:28 a.m., an individual was seen by exterior cameras running onto school property from Kilby Shores Drive. The individual runs past the front of the school and passes by a class that was coming outside for recess. While this individual was running, he is constantly looking behind him as if someone was chasing him. Also, at approximately 11:28 a.m., the same individual can be seen running from the side of the building and left of the playground. Another class is coming out for recess at this time, and a teacher is standing in the doorway with her back to the individual, letting the class out. Several students are moving towards the right of the doorway. The individual enters the building behind the teacher, who is communicating with the students at 11:28 and 27 seconds a.m. At 11:28:33 a.m., the teacher notices that the intruder is standing in the doorway on the inside of the building. Another student walks around the intruder in the doorway to go outside to recess. At 11:28:37, the teacher opens the door to let the students out and to address the intruder. The intruder runs from the doorway into the first door on the right, which is a female restroom. At 11:28:43 a.m., the teacher is seen pushing on the door to the restroom to address the individual. The teacher can be seen talking to the intruder and ask for assistance from another female staff member. Several staff members arrive between 11:29:04 and 11:30 a.m. to assist with the door. At 11:30 a.m., Kilby Shores Elementary School is put on lockdown. At 11:41 a.m., the school safety monitor arrives and attempts to open the restroom door. The school safety monitor uses his cell phone to call for police assistance as staff are removing students from the playground due to the school being placed on lockdown. At 11:33:26, the school safety monitor and another male staff member begin to force their way into the female restroom. The principal of Kilby Shores Elementary, Ms. Banks, is communicating with the students in the restroom, informing them to lock the stalls and that help is here. At 11:33:51 a.m., the school safety monitor and male staff member force the door halfway open and are communicating with the intruder. The door remains in this position until an officer from the Suffolk Police Department arrives at 11:36:19 seconds a.m. The Suffolk police officer enters the partially open restroom door at 11:37:26 a.m. and communicates with the intruder. The Suffolk police officer successfully enters the restroom at 11:38:54 a.m. The intruder is removed from the restroom by the police officer at 11:39:23 a.m. Two female students who were in the restroom were escorted out by the principal and staff members at 11:39:47 a.m. At 1:11 p.m., a letter was sent to Kilby Shore School community summarizing the safety event that occurred that day. At 1:15 p.m., Kilby Shores Elementary School dismissed their students to end the 23-24 school year. As the Suffolk Police Department and security staff were addressing this incident, we have to make a few things crystal clear. I have said from day one, and the board has also supported this statement, that we will not address safety and security measures in the public eye. We have made that very clear. And for some reason, when it comes to this incident, even though I'm sure that the public understands and knows that the school division, along with the Suffolk Police Department, has been working collaboratively to change and adjust some things, I still don't understand why we are now expected to share what new safety measures have been put in place. From the media perspective, the Suffolk News Herald opinion that was written shortly after this by Ed Pugh thanked the staff and police department for their service and how they responded to the incident. Our police chief, Chief James Bowie, who is the expert in the field for safety and security in the city of Suffolk, stated that this was not a breach of the security protocols of Suffolk Public Schools. He said that the school was not negligent and that the teacher and staff were heroic in their actions. The first article that came out on July 2nd, 2024, for one of our local media outlets, interviewed one of the parents at Kilby Shores Elementary School. This parent actually did not have their child at school that day. But the parent stated that she had faith in the school and the school division, and she knows that they will put in place what is necessary to increase safety. A second article was then conducted by an investigative reporter who wanted the school division to answer 2 questions. Number 1, what additional safety measures are being put in place? Number 2, what additional discipline will happen to the teacher? What additional safety measures are being put in place? So I guess we are supposed to be able to inform everyone of what we're going to do so that another security incident could potentially occur from someone trying to digest and dissect that. 2, what additional discipline will happen to the teacher? That is a personnel matter. So why would the school division communicate about a personnel matter? See, I want to thank you to all of our staff and administrators and school board policy for when the same investigative reporter reached out to staff, reached out to our school board members, that no one responded. I also want to make sure that we understand that a member of our communication team communicated with WTKR and informed them that if we didn't answer their questions when WTKR was asking us these things, that they would show up at board meetings, they would show up at central office, do whatever was necessary, because for some reason, I guess it was believed that there was more information to share. The same TV station actually communicated with members of a parent group, who then had the facilitator solicit parents to speak on camera. I want to thank all of our parents in the Kilby Shores area and in the community that sent that information to us. See, it's interesting that in order to be a member of that group that you're supposed to have kids in Suffolk Public Schools. That is, there are some exceptions where we've seen school board members, school board candidates, other individuals that are allowed to participate. But if you are an administrator with students in Suffolk Public Schools, your request is still pending. I guess that group is not for everybody. In the article, it also said that no one would answer questions. But when you read the article closely, it included comments from 2 members of our communication team. Because there was no additional information, we know that the reporter reached out to a member of the Safety Audit Committee, someone who I have known for a while and have always respected. And the person actually reached out to a member of the Safety Audit Committee because they had a personal relationship. The same TV station tried to tie in the school safety audit presentation from the night before. One of the things that was falsely reported was that Kilby Shores Elementary School does not have external speakers that work. That is false.
The 6 elementary schools that you said do not have external speakers, can you tell me which ones they are?
So I can pass that question to Dave. He can answer that question for you.
Okay.
Working with Mr. Littlefield, we have talked about some of the schools that currently don't have that. I know that we're talking about the MacBen, I believe, was one of the schools that didn't have. Northern Shores, Kilby Shores, Creekside. We were looking at the high schools, Kings Fork High School.
Okay. Okay. I was just wondering.
The same TV station today was actually canvassing the neighborhood trying to get other members of the school community to speak to the incident. One of the doors they knocked on happened to be a Suffolk Public Schools staff member who informed the TV station, listen to Dr. Gordon's report tonight. Some of the outcomes that we're going to talk about is that the 2 lead detectives who walked the school property with Judd Wilson, our security specialist, and Dr. Brown, our chief of administrative services, reviewed the path that the intruder used to enter the building and all paths to all exterior doors at the school. I have no problem sharing that information. I also want to remind the entire public and community that, yes, this was a security issue. Yes, this was an event that we all wanted to make sure would never happen and hopefully never will happen again. But there also were no injuries. And that the safety team, under the leadership of Dr. Brown, Mr. Wilson, Mr. LaFave, Mr. Boone, and others, have already modified some of the procedures for going outside. See, these are the recommendations that I am okay with sharing with the school community. Mr. LaFave had already secured a grant for $70,000 to address additional radios for the entire school division. Ms. Forsman and I have already worked to double that number. Now, I understand that we have always had a good relationship with our School Safety Audit Committee. And many of the things that are discussed within the School Safety Audit Committee, Mr. LaFave always brings back to Dr. Brown, myself, Dr. Bird, and other members of the team, and we take the feedback that they receive seriously. But we also have to understand that all of our citizen advisory committees have roles. In reviewing school board policy relating to the School Safety Audit Committee, School Board Policy 2-2.7:1A3 says the Safety Audit Committee and the responsibility it's the responsibility of the school superintendent to have the freedom to withhold certain information. The policy provides the school board grants to the school superintendent or the superintendent designee the authority to limit or restrict access by the Safety Audit Committee to any information deemed by the school superintendent or superintendent's designee to be sensitive information and, if released, could jeopardize the health and safety of students and employees of Suffolk Public Schools. So that's those additional safety protocols. The School Safety Audit Committee has had some closed sessions this year. But at the same time, why will we address and open up potentially Pandora's box to have another security breach to be able to discuss any new safety protocols? We know that there have been closed sessions of the School Safety Audit Committee for things such as the weapon detection system that we have and for cameras that we're in the process of installing at the football field. Now, I also know that some individuals have commented on this for political gain. And we all know that elections are actually won in November, but they can also be lost in July. It is a shame that Principal Lori Banks, who retired this year, over 30 years of service, many of those years here at Suffolk Public Schools, this is how she had to experience her last day in the school division. It is a shame that based on some of the feedback that we've received in the communication with our media team, that media outlets wanted to target the teacher and then the school leadership because they thought there was more to her story from something that did happen a month ago. Here's the key. When this issue occurred and the two young ladies that were in the bathroom, that actually went to the bathroom a few seconds before the intruder entered the building, I personally spoke to those families, spoke to both of them. The families involved, to me, are the most important in this issue because it was those two students that were actually in the bathroom that had to experience this. This is why we declined to comment and stated that we did not want to re-traumatize those students. That's the direct feedback from one of the parents. Every now and then, when this story comes up, every now and then, when somebody asks about it, it takes our little student, and these are littles here, back to that day. So we have to ask ourselves, what is more important here? We are always going to do what's best. I agree with what Mr. Randleman said about making sure that safety and security is always the top priority. But I also got to think about the mental well-being of the two students that had to suffer the most. That's the reason why there was no comment. That's the reason why we're not going to discuss a personnel matter in public. See, these people, the parents that we spoke to, were extremely supportive of Kilby Shores Elementary School. They were also extremely thankful that nothing happened that led to injuries of their students. And I also shared with those parents, because those were the ones that were directly involved, some of the things that we're going to do. Some of the things that we're going to do. So in the end, the transparency is the chronological order of what I just gave you. In the end, part of the reason why information cannot be released, because the trial and court date hasn't even occurred yet. So why would we comment on an investigation where things that potentially could be said could be used in a court of law? There is a process to all of this. You know, every time we take a look at the roles of our citizen advisory committees, we always take the feedback. One of the questions that came from the same news station was, were things that were reported in the School Safety Audit Committee presentation in June included in the budget? The budget presentation was February 29th. So we have to have our chronological order of how things are going to occur. And since that budget presentation, since we did add a security specialist, since we do have zero eyes technology, since we have now doubled and increased the total number of radios that we're going to have, and some additional procedures that we're going to put in place, it's really going to be about the feedback that we actually have received from the Kilby Shores Elementary School community. And that feedback has been extremely supportive, understanding, and thankful. So we will not have a problem working with our school safety audit committee in the past. I don't have a problem having conversations with members of the school safety audit committee. But to have a thought process here, that some type of narrative, and I'm still trying to figure out where this came from, that there was more to the story than what actually happened, is false. It's 100% false. I'm just thankful that no one got injured. I'm hoping that the gentleman that was involved gets the help that he needs. And most importantly, I'm hoping that the two little girls that were in the bathroom can start the school year off next year and not have to continue to worry and think about this incident. Thank you, Madam Chair. That concludes my report.
Thank you. Now we will have our consent agenda.
Ellen.